and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Friday, Freaky Friday it is to you. What's going on? This is Rob the Mad Hatter from the biggest show in the world, the hashtag SBTVNation, talking to my boy, the Dream Kid. What is going on today, brother?
What's up, Playboy? What's going on? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling outstanding because my Twitter just went absolutely bananas with women. You know what? I was getting the show ready, getting it popping, getting the music queued up and all that, and all of a sudden I see all these notifications. I'm like, oh, don't tell me I sent out the tweet by accident, a little premature. And sure enough, it was all the photos coming in of the females, kid. So happy Freaky Friday, Playboy.
No doubt. How are you today? Hey, listen, guys, we got some upcoming news. A lot of injuries are a plague in the NFL right now, man.
Unbelievable, dude. I got a bunch of different injuries here, man. What do you got?
Well, first I got the Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver, Bryant. He's got not injured, but he's got a 4-game suspension he's looking at for a substance abuse violation. So that'll be interesting as Pittsburgh loses yet another wide receiver. Pittsburgh Steelers got a lot of questions. Geez, I don't know what teams don't really, but the Pittsburgh Steelers just one more team to add to that list that have a lot of question marks going on to this season. I know they got Big Ben, and I know he's reliable, and, Tomlin's back there, the head coach, but there's a lot of deficiencies on defense. Bell is out now on offense, and, you guys get D'Angelo Williams me all you want. I don't know. I don't know about D'Angelo Williams. I mean, hey, I know he was good, a few years ago, but he wasn't the most healthy guy either. And I just don't know how he's going to fit in that system. I know he's not faster than Bell anymore.
Yeah, right.
He's got a lot of miles on him. So I just don't know what he's going to bring to the table. But, hey, you believe in him. That's okay. I got no problem with that. Everybody's got to believe in something.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but 4-game suspension for smoking weed, kid.
Smoking it up, man. Doing some bingers on the sidelines, man. I don't know. I mean, you're a professional athlete. You got to kind of fall back from that, I would think. I don't understand how smoking weed. Well, what if he played in Colorado or Seattle?
Good point. Very good point. I guess you got to have. I don't know, man. You know what? That is a really good question. SBTV Nation. If somebody, I would imagine that's something like if you're buying something over the counter at GNC. Or like Vitamin World or something like that. That's like that violates the rules. It's probably the same premise. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So hey, I don't know. I mean, that's the same thing as flying out to Amsterdam and going ham on a bunch of different brownies.
That's probably going to be the next issue of suit with the NFL. Next will be players who are getting a substance abuse violation. They're going to have to take marijuana off that list as it's becoming legal in more and more states. They're going to probably have to remove that because that's going to end up being something that somebody could sue them over.
I don't know.
Well, they're going to say it's not. They're going to say if it's not illegal to do it, then why is it illegal for me? I mean, I know you can get away. I don't know. You're right. Because I know you can get away with some of the G.
Dude, so I'm just glad I'm not playing in the NFL. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, God. No, you didn't.
Anyway, Johnny Football is going to miss the rest of the preseason with a sore elbow. They want to keep him fresh. They want to keep your boy Johnny fresh to kill the bench, I think, man. Johnny Football, man. Unbelievable. Let me see what else I got going on here as far as new. What do you got as far as other injuries in the NFL, Dream?
Oh, dude. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm all over the place right now. And
Freaky Friday got you a little flustered?
Yeah, a little bit. I see my man. Well, I'm going to skip off of the injuries for a minute. I'm going to go into my man Odell Beckham, who's got a shampoo deal with his crazy hair this morning. So that's got to be a little bit good for them.
Taking the place of Palo Malo with that, I think, right?
Yeah, no doubt. I used to love those Troy commercials. Those were a little bit on the funnier side with him and the long hair coming out of what were they, Old Spice, I think they were?
No, he did Head and Shoulders.
Head and Shoulders. I'm sorry, yeah. Head and Shoulders, right? That's what it is. I don't know why I had Old Spice on the mind.
Old Spice, man. Damn. I can see you being a spokesperson for Old Spice.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
you know, with the cat that comes out there with beating his chest and all that, and then the other guy. That's funny, man. How about the Usain Bolt, the fastest runner in the world? getting smoke showed by the cameraman. Did you see that one, dude?
I saw the clip that we put out. I didn't see the regular one, but it was kind of funny. I'm like, oh man, that was pretty funny.
My man wins a race in Beijing, and all of a sudden the cameraman's coming alongside him with like a little cart. Guy hits like a little bump in the road or on next to the railing there and smokes some kid. We posted it on our YouTube channel, guys. Check it out. It's pretty funny, man. It's only like 7 seconds, but definitely something to take a look at on Sports Bettors TV YouTube channel, man. So,
hey, another thing that's going on. I don't know if you guys realized this yesterday. I guess Daryl Dawkins died, man.
Yeah,
one of the prolific NBA dunkers. I don't know if you remember him because I'm going back because I know I was a little young kid, but I do remember him being famous. He was one of the guys who, when he dunked, I don't know if he was the first one to do it, but he's the main one that I think about. He dunked and he smashed the glass backboard. He was like one of the main guys who they implemented. They came out with a little device. It looked like a little small plexiglass prism that they ended up putting in between the metal piece of the rim and the backboard to keep them from, when they dunked, from smashing it. But he was one of the first guys who used to smash the backboard, make it just, all the glass and everything come down when he dunked. I don't know if he was the first one to do it, but I know he's one of the more famous guys that every time he dunked, he did it. And my man he was good size.
Yeah, definitely. He was the dunk master. I guess he made names for all his dunks, too. Died at 58 years old. Played for the 76ers, the Nets, the Pistons, and the Jazz in his tender as far as the NBA was concerned. So thoughts and prayers and condolences, obviously, out to the family and friends of Mr. Daryl Dawkins, kid. So,
no doubt.
Yeah, man, so baseball races are heating up. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers are exchanging wild card aspirations here, man. It's like, the Twins had the lead yesterday in the game and then all of a sudden lost, and the Texas Rangers beat up on Toronto. And now the Texas Rangers are in the half game up on everybody. That wild card at the end of the year is going to be that's going to come down to the last game, I think, Dream.
That's good. That makes it exciting.
Yeah, I think so. I really do. I mean, and you got a lot of other teams that are kind of on the outside looking in a little bit that can just basically do it. Any team that goes on a run right now, I think has a really good shot. I mean, if you win, like, let's say you go like 8-2 and 10, you could be right there. And then anything can happen once you get into the playoffs. I mean, when you look at this, the American League is crazy, man. You got the New York Yankees right now and Texas would play each other if the season ended right now. But then you got the LA Angels a half game out. You got Minnesota Twins a half game out. You got Baltimore 2.5 games out. As bad as Tampa Bay is, they're 2.5 games out. Dude, the White Sox 5 games out. The Cleveland Indians 5 games out. The nasty Detroit Tigers 5.5 games out, dude. And the Boston Red Sox 7.5 out, Dream.
Don't let the Red Sox get in there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man.
Don't let the Red Sox get in there, as pesky as they are.
Son, they could, if they go on a run and they get in there, I think they got the ability to beat anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it's a substantial long shot, but something to talk about. And then,
I'm going to switch gears out of baseball because we're going to end up with that anyway, but I'm going to go back to football. I'm going to go over to college for a second. Saban, they haven't named a starting quarterback yet over in Alabama.
Really?
Dude, they're opening up against Wisconsin.
That's gonna. I know.
I understand. Okay, let's keep it, competitive, but I don't really get that.
You think that's more of a, more of a strategy?
He's talking about some. He doesn't want to name him too soon. I'm trying to. Does anybody understand that?
It might be more of a strategy thing, player.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, maybe he doesn't want them doing as much scouting on one guy. Maybe he wants to kind of, keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Personally, I didn't know that there was a quarterback controversy in the first place over there. Yeah. I thought that they already knew who they had.
I don't know, but hey, we'll see what ends up happening with that. I wonder if that'll adjust the line a little bit, Dream, at all. Who do you like in that game? You got a line?
I don't have a line. I can pull one up for sure.
Yeah. While you're doing the news, I'll pull it up, man. I'll see what we got going on here, man, with that. Because I'm definitely very, very curious on what that line's going to be right out the gate, college football. And I believe that's is that a Saturday game?
Saturday game, 8 o'clock, player.
Oh, my God, dude. I can't believe I'm going to miss this stuff. Oh, my bride. So my bride is having me go to New York with her today to look at extra rings that she wants on her finger for her for the anniversary, man. I'll be back in time for Ralph's show, but man, craziness, huh? Yeah. Tell me about it. Right after this, I'm off the map. Okay, so guys,
I want to thank everybody that's out there retweeting the show this morning. Jason Riley, AZ Wildcat, 83, the Canadian Capper, Buster Carr, Marlon, JCast, BT, Super Lock, Super Sports Locks, Average Joe Punter, Immaculate Real Picks, SJC out there. We got Benjamin Rowe, Tony Enab, Jay Snyder, Spot Bet, Sir Mata, Clownman Swag, Turbo Jets, Winning Picks, King of Odds, Christos, Casey Erickson, C. Rodriguez Jr., and Jordy Best.
Son, Bama's given 10 to Wisconsin. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm not a big take the points and hope they can keep it close guy. But so I haven't seen enough of Wisconsin yet. It'll probably be, honestly, I'll probably just watch the game and maybe make an in-game wager with that particular matchup because I just have no idea what either one of them are. But I've hated betting Bama over the years. It's one of the teams I don't like to bet because they even money line they hate covering.
Oh, of course, you saw that, man. I could only imagine how many people got their hearts broken when they played Auburn 2 years ago.
Yeah,
when you had the game in the bag. Everybody remembers this play with what was it? It was a field goal they went for, right? A long field goal. And then Auburn ran it back for a long field goal. Auburn ran it all the way back for a touchdown, man. Yep. Oh, dude, I was watching that game, man. I was going crazy. I was out to dinner with my wife, and I was parking the car. She had gotten in the restaurant. So when I came in the restaurant, because the first thing you see in the restaurant is the bar, I ended up going right to the bar as I'm watching it. And now she's at the table because we were meeting like a group of friends here. She's at the table, and I'm at the bar. I don't want to go over because I want to try to, watch what's happening. And she's like, "Are you going to come? Are you going to come?" So I finally say, "All right, we're going overtime. I'm going to walk over to the table." And the time that I walk from the bar to the table is when they did the whole thing. And I think you text me like, "Oh, Auburn got him, dog." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, how? And I said, they were just going to kick a field goal to win the game. What are you talking about? I think they were kicking a field goal to go up like 2 scores. I'm almost positive that's what happened. They were going up to go like up 10. And they ended up missing a field goal, and they ran it all the way back. And Auburn, I believe, won by 1 point in that game, player.
So, let's see. If they were kicking the field goal, it was to go up. What, really?
Yeah, definitely. I want to say they were going up, I think they were going to go up 9. I think they were up 6, and then they kicked that long, they tried to kick the field goal to go up 9.
Why didn't they punt?
To go up 2 scores. So they,
there was no time left, though. Nah, that couldn't have been. That had to be to win the game, player.
I don't think so, man, because, guys, if you have that information, let us know. There's a little bit of a debate going on between me and my boy, and we will go from there. But I don't know. So my boy Jason Riley's telling me here's a fun, even money line parlay. He's saying take TCU, Bama, Auburn, and Kentucky. Kentucky. Whoa, brother. What do you got going on there with Kentucky?
I love everybody that wants to give me my stuff. Hey, Dream, here, play this. Dream, let me get your email. I'm like, dude, please. I love you to death. Thank you. I've been gambling 40 years damn near without any help.
Well, that's all part of the nation, though, player.
I know. Everybody got the answer for me.
Hey,
until it loses, and then ain't nobody be found. Oh, we missed that one.
Well, you know what? I can't.
No. You was just emailing me about Dream do this. Now you're gonna hit me with it. We missed that one. Run me the loot I just lost off your play.
Well, I want to thank my boy Jason Riley for shooting a needle of adrenaline in you, player, because that worked out pretty good, man.
Nah,
You went from like 0 to 100 with that.
He just sparked a little nerve that I want to try to nip something in the bud before this season starts. Share your ideas nicely, please. Don't give me that dream, play this, or you need to do this, or just let's share them all together, because there's no sure shots. All right, nobody got a crystal ball. I know everybody. Look, when I place a bet, I think it's gonna win too. You obviously ain't gonna place the bet if you don't think it's gonna win.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, but we all know that they don't always all win.
My boy Blake Moore actually corrected me. Dream, you were correct. Auburn won by 6. It was to win the game.
I know it was to win the game. Daddy, come on. It don't even make your scenario didn't even make no sense.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
They gonna kick the goal up by 2 scores at the end of the game with no time left? Come on.
I think that happened somewhere else last year. Maybe not in that game, but somewhere else.
In a Yale Air Force game.
I can't wait to see the Yale schedule, man.
Your boy got back in his zone real quick. I was trying to take it easy this morning, research some news, but somebody just got the energy flowing. So,
I know yesterday you were like 100, like pedal to the metal from start to finish.
That's
today,
because I got amped up with the start of school, because yesterday was the first day of school, and then I laughed because I was thinking about it today. You guys, and I know everybody's guilty of this. Watch this. For you, those of you who kids start school today or in the future, watch. You guys gonna get up at the crack of dawn, get the kids all together, everything's smooth, out waiting for the bus. The parents are all out there with their cups of coffee. Everybody's sitting around, right? It's looking all lovely, right? That's today, right? Okay. 4 months from now, the bus will be going down the street. You'll be jumping out of bed, throwing sweats on the kids. They'll be running out the door trying to get you.
Right.
Not one parent be outside. Kids trying to flag down the bus from leaving them.
Yeah.
Last year we was driving our kids to school by the end of the school year. They were missing the bus.
I love it. Well, hey, all I got to say is welcome back, brother.
Yo,
I thought I was chilling with Dizzle for a minute there.
I'm trying to figure out what Nick Saban is in here. Because as I'm doing the news, I'm reading it, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? I don't want to risk naming a starting quarterback too early. I'm like, dude, you play in like what? What's today? In 8 days you play. And you talking about risking it? I think now is the time to let the cat out the bag.
Dream, Freaky Fridays is absurd right now.
On and popping?
Stupid, kid. Absolutely stupid. Guys, get a live look in and see what we got going on, man. Hey, listen, guys, if you're out there and you won, make sure you get back to Raise, because Raise has been reaching out to everybody that's been winning. Dude, we got T-shirts getting ready for you, man. So let us know. There's a couple of people we're missing some information before we make the order here, man. But we're trying to get these out to you. We got some really dope-ass shirts to send out, man. So with the hashtag SBTVNation.
C-Rod going ham, I see.
C-Rod loves it. Loves it. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So
I love when it comes to taking a picture, you can almost get I'm not gonna say every girl, but a lot of girls. No, even the off the hook dope ones. Matter of fact, them kind of the easiest to take a picture. You're like, all right, let me take a picture of your butt. You're like, you're so crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Really?
I love every girl. If Facebook is social media, it's like every girl's opportunity to be like a model. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you all got their Facebook friends that there's some chick that like every time you look at Facebook, she got a new selfie up of herself.
Of course. In the car, and walking the dog.
Trash them with some talk like, yo, this ain't your personal model. But I gotta be nice because they're my friends. And if I kill them, everybody on Facebook gets mad at me. You're a jerk, dude. You always got something negative to say. I'm like, I don't got nothing negative. I'm sick of seeing her.
If she's dope, you're not though.
Even if she's dope, that gets to be a pain in the neck.
I highly disagree with you on that.
No, because then you know what happens then. Because then you know what you get. You get your bride looking at it. It's like, so always got pictures of herself.
Oh, yeah, and then you got to tell your bride, oh, yeah, oh, no, she ain't all that. Yeah. In the meantime, you're like, oh.
She always got pictures of herself up on there. Like, I know.
Oh,
that's booty,
man.
Right, honey?
Yes. Do I got someone on the line to talk a little tennis with us today?
My brothers. Happy Freaky Friday to y'all.
What's up, Sir Mata? How you doing, brother?
How y'all doing this morning, man?
Kid, you know what? I'm feeling really good. My man Jason Riley got the dream all worked up finally. I was kind of carrying the show. I was kind of carrying the show for like 10 minutes, and all of a sudden my boy the Dream just took right over, put the pedal to the metal, and he is rocking now, kid. How you doing?
Because you know how cats love the money line parlays till they lose. Till when they lose it, Dream, this is stupid.
It all falls back on the Dream, that's for sure.
Why are you doing them? Why are you doing them? I love, man. I got more cats turn around on me. I feel like the guy from the circus that got bit by the tiger. I'm like, Twitter's like a bunch of tigers out there. They all cool with me for a minute, then I go to feed them 1 minute, and everybody bite my arm off.
Yeah, you can't bite the hand that feeds you. That's what they say. So.
Oh man.
But everything's good on this end, man. Magnificent Friday here. Just gearing up for the U.S. Open, getting ready for my fantasy draft tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited.
Nice.
A lot of fantasy drafts going down. We got to touch on that a little bit later in the show. But right now, please talk to me about the first thing I want to talk about. Obviously, we got a lot of people. We got men's and women. I'm really got my eye interested in Miss Serena Williams, as I think that she is trying to make her mark on history, as I've talked about it several times on the show. But I think she's getting ready to go big time right now.
Yes, sir. And the odds I have for her to win right now are -120 versus the field. And these are going to be the best odds that you're going to find throughout the whole tournament.
Listen, I'm punching that in. I'm going to take that. I already got a little piece of it. I'm going to take it for a little bit more. I really love that. I talked about it a while ago, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about her going in the Grand Slam again. I think she's, like I said, I think she's trying to make her mark on history.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely chasing history. She's one major behind Steffi Graf, who won it last, the Grand Slam in 1988. She's 3 majors behind Margaret Court. So, you give her another year and a half, and I do see her eclipsing the 24 mark and getting 25 majors under her belt and being the best all-time if she isn't already. So, definitely the odds at -120, I would take, probably 3 to 5 units. Like I said, you're not going to find those odds for the rest of the tournament. And her schedule is pretty easy. Looking at the breakdown, she might face Sloane Stephens in round 3. But besides that, she shouldn't have a real contest until the semifinals versus possibly Pova or Ivanovic. So Serena -120 is the best way on the women's side, I would think.
So we can get the -120 for her to win the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
All right. So and then at the end, she might be a heavy favorite. So if anybody wanted to back themselves up, playing both sides and making money, they probably can if she's heavily favored in the last match.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Seeing who she's going to go up against, it's tough on the bottom side. I can see Simona Halep, I can see Wozniacki, I can see Petra Kvitova coming in from the other side. But from the top half, it's either going to be Serena or Pova. And it's going to be Serena, to be honest with you. She knows what she has to do to make this history. She's playing great right now.
And what she's going after, I don't think we've been clear on. I believe what she's going after is to win 3 Grand Slams in a calendar year 5 times, which Steffi Graf is the last one was 1996. She won 88, 89, 93, 95, and 96. I believe that's the record that Serena's going after, no?
I haven't looked into the individual majors. I know she's going after the first Grand Slam since 1988, and back then that's when Steffi Graf won the Golden Slam. She actually won the Olympics that year too.
Gotcha.
So she's still chasing history as far as how many majors per calendar year, certain number of majors per decade. I'm not sure exactly the numbers there.
Right.
But she's sitting at 21 majors. Steffi Graf has 22, and by the end of start of NFL, I can see Serena sitting with 22.
All right, awesome, dude.
Not to change subject, but a couple of dark horses in there. Belinda Bencic, she has to go through Serena to make it to the finals, but her odds at plus 2,000, it's worth a $50 play to me. She's playing really, really great tennis the past couple of weeks, and I'm expecting her to get burnt out, but she just keeps playing and playing and playing.
Sir Mata, can you play her to make it to the like the last four?
Yes. Once the qualifiers come out, it should be finished up this weekend. You will have props to win quarters, and Serena to win her quarter, I'm sure, is going to be probably closer to 220, 250-ish. But again, her run into the quarters is very easy. She should be able to skate into the semifinals. So Serena to win quarters should be a good one. Serena to win the whole thing.
Men's side, you playing the men's?
Oh man, the men's beat me up so much. I dabble in the men's a little bit. This year,
you was dead right though with the Fed.
Oh, Federer, my man. I think he's realizing that he only has a certain amount of juice left in the tank, and this may be a final push for him. Joker versus the field for the U.S. Open is minus 135. Personally, I am not a Djokovic fan. I am not playing that prop. If I did, I would take the field at minus 135. There's a lot of talent out on the men's side right now, and they're all starting to come to light. It's crazy on the men's side. I mean, you could have a dog be in the finals for all we know, but I think Federer at plus 395 should be a good prop to take. Federer's on the bottom half of the bracket. Djokovic is up at the top, so Federer will have to face a couple good components, but he won't have the same talent level that Djokovic is going to face on the way down. So Federer could get hung up in the semifinals versus Stan Wawrinka, but the plus 395 in that match, Stan should be a favorite. And like Hatter said, you can hedge both sides, walk away plus money. So nothing to worry about there. I would take Federer plus 395 to win, or the field versus Djokovic to win.
All right, cool deal,
and
man.
Djokovic, actually, not to cut you off or anything, Djokovic had he had something going on with his sternum the last tournament that he was in. I believe it was a semifinal match right before he played Federer. So, I mean, it could be a lagging injury. I'm not sure exactly what went on there, but that's more the reason why I would play the field versus Djokovic.
All right, cool. Do any of these players have
being hard court? I would say the advantage goes to any player that's not Spanish. But the hard court, it's tough to find an advantage there. It's more of a uniform surface versus clay and grass. When these people are training, most of them are training on hard court, unless you're Spanish playing at home or something like that. So I would give the advantage mainly to the USA players. Now, I don't support a lot of USA players. The talent just seems to be in the foreign aspect of tennis. But the USA players, I mean, they should be more comfortable with the setting, more comfortable with the environment being at home. There's a lot of USA players in this tournament also. So, I mean, you could find a couple dogs out there maybe in the first round. But as far as an advantage, not so much on the hard court, no.
Okay. All right, cool. Dream, what else you got as far as the tennis is concerned, brother?
What do you like for the quarters as far as the tennis are concerned? Because I don't like, I'm one of those guys, like right now, I know as far as I'm concerned, Serena's winning the whole thing. So for me to even, I'm not for, I'm not a long shot guy. I'm not. I'm the consummate, I go with the winner. So right. I wouldn't take a shot on, like a long shot, but I would take a shot on a long shot though to end up like in the in the semifinals. So what do you got for like another idea for maybe somebody up and coming there?
Well, the breakdown I have going to the quarters would be Serena versus Bencic in the top half, and then Pova Ivanovic, and then I have Kvitova versus Wozniacki and Safarova versus Halep. Now, to win the quarters, they would all have to win this next match and make it into the semifinals, which I have Serena versus Pova, which Sharapova versus Ivanovic is a complete toss-up. Once it got to that match, I'd probably play the over, but Sharapova versus Serena on one half, and then Kvitova and Halep on the other half is the way that I see it.
Gotcha.
Got it. All
and
right.
as far as the men?
Oh, man, the men's team, it's tough.
Okay.
The way that I would play Djokovic versus the field. Yeah, right. Everyone would think that Djokovic would be able to make it all the way down to the finals. I would personally play Federer. Federer's been playing great the past 2 weeks. He looks like he's on a mission, hitting the ball extremely well. If anybody saw that final and even the semifinal versus Murray and then Djokovic, I mean, you can't deny the Fed right now. He is on his game. So I would take Federer to win his quarter for the men's, but I probably wouldn't touch anything else.
All right. Cool deal, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be watching this, but you know what? I haven't made a tennis play yet. And
well, I can tell you right now, it's way more exciting than any baseball game you watch. Just the sheer back and forth of it is definitely more exciting than any baseball game. It's definitely easy to watch. It's exciting. If you turn it on, you'll watch it.
Well, I think baseball is more exciting than soccer. So you're saying that tennis is more exciting than soccer too?
Tennis is more exciting than baseball. And listen, they could take soccer and baseball and combine them, like make the pitchers throw a soccer ball and you have to hit it with a bat. And tennis is still better than that.
Oh, man, y'all are crazy.
Oh,
what
man.
up, man? Come on. Somebody talk to me about college football. Who going to win the Bama-Wisconsin game?
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Northwestern, baby.
Would you say Northwestern?
Yep.
I like
my dark horse this year.
Really?
I like that.
Really?
That.
What's their line? Who are they playing?
Oh, shit, I don't know, man. I don't do a lot of football breakdowns. But,
my man cursing on the radio.
Yes, sir. Shit, we can talk about Marcus Mariota looking comfortable in the pocket, though.
Oh.
You can talk about Marcus Mariota all you want, but everybody else around him don't look comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Easy, player, easy.
They look comfortable losing.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be a rough season, man. It's going to be a rough season.
But you know what? It's going to be a whole bunch of rough seasons for a whole bunch of teams. So they're not going to be alone. They're going to have a lot of company. This season, once again, the NFL looks like it's going to be a mess. And then once you sprinkle in the injuries and all that, it should get even worse. So we'll have to see. Hey, my man, thank you so much for coming on. And I know you've been on a little bit, but you're our tennis guy, so
yeah, no doubt, of course.
I don't have a lot of guys that want to do tennis and talk about it. And the U.S. Open is a major tennis tournament coming up, and we got to hit every major sport and every major thing that's happening. So we had to have you on for a few minutes. But I appreciate you being the go-to man when I'm in my need.
Oh, yeah, thank you guys, man. I appreciate the opportunity to get up here once again, just ripping it, spreading some knowledge, and, you guys continue to grow. I'll be right here riding the wave with you.
All right, guys. It's my man, Sir Mata, so give him a follow on social media, especially on Twitter, man. So, Sir Mata, thanks so much for calling in, brother. We always appreciate you, and go Serena. You know that's my girl.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Serena. Y'all have a great weekend.
All right, man. Take care. All
right, guys. All right, bye.
Son, I have to give something to Winning Picks right now. He sent me this girl in a red dress.
Yep.
That has got me just, I can't even begin to tell you how.
Her. I hate saying this. I don't really like her face.
Son, who cares?
Oh my God, so stupid.
No, she's beautiful, man. What? Crazy.
I'm not feeling it. Sorry, that one is not. This week, I am not letting you. You've already had a couple controversial ones, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not letting you loose this week with your takes.
Oh, kid. And oh my God! All right, you know what? Then I'm gonna let you. Well, you know what? It works out pretty good because I got to do baseball and I got to actually kind of Speaking of baseball, did I allude to Madison Bumgarner yesterday, kid?
Yes, you did.
Crushed
I was staying off of that topic because it was the Cubs were a sore subject the day before, so I didn't want to get.
Well, you want to hear something? You want to hear something messed up, dude?
Go.
So. I'm busy as all hell yesterday, right? Love Madison Bumgarner -1 run. I didn't play it. I missed it.
Oh, wow.
I missed it, dude. Oh, Don't you hate when that happens, man? I forgot that it was during the day, and I totally missed it, dude. So mad at myself, man. I was like, oh. All of a sudden, I go on there. I say, let me just check out the MLB scores real quick. And all of a sudden, I see the Giants up 5-1. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me, man. Unbelievable. That's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes sometimes. So, anyway, let's journey into the MLBs, man, and see what we got going on because, you know, we've got a couple of key matchups to talk about. I like the fact that we're just doing a key matchup stream.
Key matchups are dope, player. They definitely go a lot smoother than getting into the whole thing. I just wanted to touch on, you know, last year, college football, you remember Florida State, like, not covering, like no games?
I remember Florida State being a stomachache in the first half, like every game.
I'm trying to remember how many games did they cover last year. We listen, one of you guys, please. I want to know how many games Florida State covered last year.
That's for Sugar Shane. Sugar Shane will answer that for you.
Okay, I believe it was minimal. I remember them being in a dogfight with everybody, coming back from behind with everybody. I don't even believe they covered half of their games.
They probably covered about half, Dream, because I remember that when they were down, they ended up going ham in the second half.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. I remember, like, they played the U. Remember the U was, like, ready to beat them. They were undefeated, dude.
Yeah, no, I know they were undefeated.
And, you know, I know that they did cover a lot of games, but they didn't cover a lot of games either. So it was kind of crazy, man, with the whole Jameis Winston thing. And then, you know, going into the playoffs, you get destroyed by cover.
Dude, they killed me because Oregon, I have this conversation with my boy all the time, too. Oregon played their best football. That game was their best football. And, yeah, I know some of it was Ohio State. I'm not going to say it wasn't. But Oregon, after I saw them that game, I think a couple things happened to them. One, that layoff really hurt them.
Yeah.
And then two, you know, obviously Ohio State's game plan for them was a little bit better than Florida State. But man, I can't stop thinking about Oregon in that game. They were just that team looked so incredible that one game. If there was ever a day that they probably would have liked to just go right from playing Florida State and go right to playing Ohio State.
Oh, I know.
That day, because they were on fire that game.
Well, we talked about the layoff, dude.
Yeah.
We talked about that for like a month going to the top four.
Yeah.
We were talking about the layoff with teams that have an explosive offense like that. Sometimes it hurts them.
Yeah.
And sure, even like sometimes with a bye week, if they're hot, sometimes the bye week messes them up too. So something to take a look at, guys, when you're gambling.
Yeah,
but
look, FSU was 3-10 against the spread.
Really?
3-10, son. Man, one thing about me, I just know stuff. I just got a feel for knowing stuff.
All right, I'll give it to you. Hey, you know what? You were right about the Auburn thing.
No, because I remember last year, I remember me scratching my head week in and week out. Guys, and the reason I bring this up is you're going to have one of these top teams, and me and one of my friends were talking about it yesterday, my boy B-Mac from Tennessee. We were talking about yesterday how, you know, the media kind of got like Ohio State real hyped up right now. TCU is real overhyped right now. You know, and then the other SEC teams are always. But one of these guys, that's setting the stage for them to lay these crazy lines. And, you know, I'm the last one to be talking about taking like a booty team with a bunch of points because I almost never do it. But the stage is being set so that, you know, Ohio State's going to be like minus 30 to 40 points every week.
Yeah, right.
They ain't going to be covering. You know, they're not going to be covering that. Yeah, they're going to end up winning the games, but you know they're going to come out flat a bunch of times and just play around and come from behind like Florida State did.
Yep.
And then each week you kept thinking, they're going to cover this line. They're going to come out of it. They're going to blow this team out. And they never did. Like you said, 3-10. Something to be cognizant of this year. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Well, the Ohio State University, I remember a game where they played Indiana, and they were like, I want to say they were like 30-point favorites in this game, Dream, and they were actually losing the game at the half, dude. Yeah. Something crazy like that. So, hey, it's definitely something to take a peek at, guys, you know, when you're out there.
Frank Vinculato came through with that information, and that was very nice.
Yes, absolutely. So, Dream.
Hey, by the way, I sent you a pic. How'd you like that one?
The one standing up.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Her face is unbelievable.
You got me and you got definitely different taste on the faces, player. Which I'm not doing. I'm not saying her face ain't dope. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that there's whatever. We'll keep it moving.
Her face. I'm just saying her face. Her look is so exotic. All right, let's go. Get into baseball. We got different tastes in sports too.
Yeah, we got different tastes in sports. You're right. You're totally right about that.
You want to be a baseball junkie and watch
baseball,
wrestling.
man. Son, last I checked, my wrestling plays don't lose.
Oh,
Period.
my God.
Period. That's all I got to say. Every single time I come on and I give out my... Dude, I'm going to start selling my WWE package.
That's good because your baseball plays, dude.
Shut up. Madison Bumgarner player.
I can't wait till you tell me you buy it out of your baseball plays with wrestling plays.
I'm going to start doing parlays, I think. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to do an open parlays.
Brock Lesnar with the Ultimate Warrior.
Son, you got to see the Instagram post I posted with Brock Lesnar on it. It's hilarious, dude.
I did see it.
Yeah. How awesome is that, man? Oh, man. All right, guys. So let's see what we got going on. All right. So first notable game on the ticket. There's nothing during the day at all. But there's a game I want to talk about here, Dream. I know that the Boston Red Sox are kind of deep, 7.5 games out of the wild card. However, they are coming into the New York Mets. And New York Mets are traveling back home. I mean, it's only, a little distance coming from Philly and all that. But it's the first night of their homestand. And they got the Boston Red Sox coming in, man. Boston with Henry Owens versus Matt Harvey. New York Mets minus 210, over of 7. Mets have been outstanding at home. And actually, Dream have been outstanding, period. To be honest, I can't believe I'm saying that at this time of the year, man.
No doubt.
What do you got?
It is a surprise, and like I said, even my friends that are Met fans have been real quiet. I think they got their fingers crossed and their lucky leprechauns out and all that. But you got my man Matt Harvey coming into town, at home. Excuse me, not coming into town. 11-7 with a 2.57 ERA. Mets are 42-21 at home, where they're awesome. Red Sox are 25-37 on the road, where they're awful. Owens is 2-1 with a 4.50 ERA.
Dream, before I even get into this game, number one, guys, listen to this. So we confirmed it yesterday that every Monday, starting the NFL season for Monday Night Football, we are going to be doing live call-ins. We're going to be taking calls from the SBTV Nation on Mondays so we could discuss what happened on Saturday and Sunday and what's going to go down on Monday night. So, guys, listen. Get your notes ready. Get ready because it is going to be off the chain. Ray's is going to be coming in, screening the calls. Dream is going to be...
Don't even think about calling in talking about some. Oh, Dream, you said so-and-so is going to be good. Don't even play yourself because I will rip you up.
Definitely. It's going to be great, man. Mondays is probably the best day to do that, Dream.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely, because we could talk about everything there. You know what I'm saying? So we will go from there and keep it moving. But, when you go into this Matt Harvey matchup with the Boston Red Sox, I think the Boston Red Sox are scary. I know they've been pretty bad on the road, but they are 6-3 in their last 9 games. Henry Owens has a 4.5 ERA, as you alluded to earlier. Mets are playing really good ball, man, and they're 7-3 in their last 10 at home. They're laying some heavy juice here, guys. So I think this is a pretty scary game. If you're going to get involved in it, if you're thinking about the Mets, I don't know if I agree with the 1.5, even though they are hitting a ball like crazy, Dream. They've scored some massive runs in the last few games.
That a little bit scares me, though.
They scored, let's see, 22 in the last 4 games versus the Phillies. Craziness. Crazy. So that's about 7.5 runs a game in the last 4. Man, I don't know. You know what? If you're to do it, guys, if you want to take the Mets, try to get that -1 popping versus the 1.5. Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. Kansas City, Edison Volquez, Erasmo Ramirez is going for Tampa Bay. Kansas City -120, over of 7. What do you got here, Dream?
Kansas City against Tampa Bay. I'm looking for it. Hold on a second, because as you're moving around, I gotta find it.
7-10 star player.
No, I know that. I have to find where the game's at. I don't have it right here up on my screen.
Okay.
There it is. I got it. Sorry. Ramirez is 10-4 with a 3.66 ERA. Volquez 11-7 with a 3.35 ERA. Very interesting series. Kansas City's coming to town, 33-28 away. They are not bad on the road. The Rays are 32-30. That's a tough game.
I don't know if it is, man. I mean,
okay.
Volquez has been okay. I mean, he's got a pretty dope record. But Tampa Bay, man, it's just like I don't think they have like any, what's the word I'm looking for? Strong home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? The turf of Tropicana Field got nobody in it, dude. Ain't nobody there. So it's almost like it almost looks like when Baltimore played with nobody in the stadium that time.
Okay,
dude, it's nuts when you take a look at it tonight. I mean, like I said yesterday, I mean, you got like 5 people in the outfield. Like, somebody hits a home run, they could all run up the stairs and go get it. It's stupid. I just don't get why they don't get the fan support. But they are one game under 500. Kansas City they got to be close to wrapping up this division at some point. I think. Probably in the next 2 weeks, they would probably have that division all set because I think they're like 12 or 13 games over the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City, 5-1 in the last 6 games and 4-2 in the last 6 on the road. Tampa Bay, though, believe it or not, they did win last night, and they're 5-2 in their last 7 games at home. I think Kansas City could win this series, man. I think Kansas City could beat up on them. I really do. I just don't know if I'm going to bet on it, Dream. I think we'll have that conversation later on. I got a little bit of time. It's 7:10, so that'll give me a little time to do some homework while I'm on the train going to New York City today. We got Baltimore at the Texas Rangers. Pretty good series here. Texas Rangers putting Cole Hamels on the mound versus Kevin Gausman of the Baltimore Orioles. Texas minus 130 with an under-over of 8.5. Little AL wildcard little thing going on here. What you got?
Hamels is 7-8 with a 3.82 ERA. The Rangers are 29-32 at home. The Orioles 26-39 on the road. Gausman is 2-5 with a 4.30 ERA.
Texas lights them up here, bro. Texas going to win this game, bro. Baltimore 1-7 in the last 8, 1-5 in the last 6 on the road. Texas 10-4 in the last 14 games and 10-3 in the last 13 at home. And, when I look at this matchup, man, I mean, Cole Hamels, let's just see what he's done in his last few before I remember him being halfway decent in his last outing, and I am correct about that. 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned runs at Detroit. Before that, 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned run versus Seattle. I like Cole Hamels in this matchup at home. I think the Texas Rangers do their thing and win this game. Dude, I'm taking the Rangers tonight. That's what I'm going to do, Dream.
Okay.
All right. We got 3 more that are notable here, guys. We got your Houston Astros coming into the Minnesota Twins. Houston putting Scotty Kazmir on the mound and actually favored on the road minus 140 versus Minnesota's Kyle Gibson. Under over 8 runs, Dream. What you got?
All right, Kazmir is 7-8 with a 2.39 ERA. The Astros 26-36 on the road. That's a sore spot. They don't win on the road, guys, so be careful in this situation. Gibson 8-9 with a 3.96 ERA. Twins are 38-24 at home, where they do win. So this is tough series for the Astros right now.
Very tough series for the Astros. I mean, they're 5-16 in the last 21 games on the road, but like as of late, they just won 2 out of 3 versus the New York Yankees in New York, bro. So something to take a look at. Obviously, they had Keuchel on the mound during that 3-game set there. But Minnesota Twins 6-1 in the last 7 games, 4-2 in the last 6 at home. And to be honest with you, they had the lead most of the game last night, and they should have beat the Tampa Bay Rays. But you know how I feel, Dream, about these teams that play on the road and then have their first game at home with no break. This is a scary game. And with Kazmir on the mound, Minnesota has the ability to come out flat in this game. I think I'm going to do a pass on this notable game, Dream.
All right.
All right. So the next one we have a couple of really key matchups here in the NL, dude. Listen to this, man. The Chicago Cubs going versus Clayton Kershaw. Dude, I don't think you're ever going to see the Cubs plus 200 again this year. They're plus 200 with an under-over of 6. LA minus 240 with Kershaw, kid. Wow. What do you got?
We have the LA Dodgers, who are 42-20 at home, which is pretty good, with their ace, Clayton Kershaw, on the mound, 10-6, 2.29 ERA. Here comes Jason Hamill, 7-5, 3.35 ERA. Cubs, 34-27 on the road. Bad spot for the Cubs. In fact, the Cubs,
Plus 200?
Little bumps in the roads for them right now, real quick. You can't bet against Hamels. I mean, I don't think you laid it 220, with the Dodgers, and you can't take it as with the Cubs. So I think it's something that you just got to leave alone.
Plus 200 is a pretty good value, though, dude. You got to admit.
Yeah, if you're gonna win, it ain't no good value. If you're gonna lose, keep telling you cats that.
What about the plus? I mean, the Dodgers are pretty good at home. What's their home record? Because I know they're terrible.
Told you
yeah, I know. I'm asking you to
42-20.
42-20. Yeah. So that's what is that? About 67% of their games they're winning at home.
Sound like a capper.
Oh man. Cubs plus 1.5 got to be somewhere around even money, huh? That might be the play right there, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to definitely do it, but, if I had to lean it, you had to put a gun to my head. I think Cubs, the way they're playing, plus 1.5 might not be such a bad look. They are coming after the beatdown from Madison Bumgarner and the San Francisco Giants, but might be something to take a look at. And the final one we got on the ticket is going to be a hell of a series, Dream. You got St. Lucia coming into San Francisco. St. Lucia, damn, they killed Arizizzle, kid.
That's my squad.
Damn, man, damn. What you got there? Dude, I'm surprised you haven't been money line at St. Lucia all year, kid.
Nah, I know. I should be if I had any kind of interest in baseball. Michael Walker's on the mound for St. Lucia. He is 15-4 with a 2.80 ERA. Nobody even bets on St. Louis neither, and they win every game because we got everybody with I don't bet that kind of juice. I don't lay that kind. And they only just win. And it'll be the same with football. Like the Packers or Seattle or one of them teams will come out and win week after week after week, and nobody will bet them. Because I watch it every year. There's always that one forefront team that kills everybody that people just stay away from, but would like to rather bet like the Oakland A's because they're plus 200 every game. Mike Leake, 9-6 with a 3.44 ERA for the San Francisco Giants. 37-25 the Giants are at home. Cardinals 36-26 on the road. Guys, don't bet against the Cardinals.
I have to agree with you there.
Hot as hell right now. I mean, they are on fire right now. You can't bet against the Cards right now.
Crazy hot. And if they don't win the World Series, what a disappointment it's going to be for them with this kind of record. This record's absolutely outstanding, man. So, Dream, you know what? I'm looking at this here, and I like this San Francisco Giants team. I really do. I don't know what the series plays are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the prices are yet. I'd like to see what it is. I have a feeling that, Bumgarner just pitched, so, I don't think he's going to be involved in this series particularly. So you're probably going to get the Giants as a slight underdog, but like you alluded to before, man, I don't know if you could bet against the Cardinals right now. They have the best away record in baseball and the best home record. They have the best record overall and everything, dude. So it's really tough. It's really tough. Mike Leake's been okay. Michael Wacha's been really good. San Fran's 6-1 in their last 7 at home, man. So that's a tough one. That's a coin flip for me. I got to be honest with you, player.
Yep.
I'm going to stay away from it. So that's pretty much it as far as notable MLB games. Kid, the time for MLBs is shrinking and shrinking for you, Dream.
Oh, no doubt.
Yes, and next Thursday.
I'm getting all upset about it, too.
Next Thursday, man, we got college football kicking off. It's going to be a big show for us, man. And then the following week, NFL kicking off that Thursday and that Friday, forget it, man. We got craziness going on. And the Friday after the opening night of NFL, got my boy, Mr. Scott Matthews, coming on to rip it up with us, going into all the weekend stuff that's going to be popping. Guys, make sure you tune into that show, man. It's going to be sick. And I'm looking at the Texas Rangers tonight, player.
All right,
so that's my baseball play, minus 130. That's not too much juice for baseball. Hamels, I think I'll be all right, Dream.
Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. I mean, I don't see why not. You know, I don't see why are you asking me?
Well, you are my co-host, so, you know.
I am your co-host, but you know when it comes to baseball, my opinion is I got no confidence in any of my baseball, and I've really fallen off the map. I did in the middle of the season. I was keeping a lot better of a track of it and keeping up with this stuff. But right now, I have been fully trying to concentrate on football, especially in regards to, some of these teams and what the colleges are going to bring. Also, we got this fantasy thing that we still didn't talk about today. However, on Tuesday, guys, I do have Fan 8 coming on. They are huge into fantasy football, and they'll be talking about fantasy football. Hopefully you haven't drafted by then. I was irate with my league. We drafted last Sunday. I said it was way too early, especially if you're doing an online draft. Dude, online draft, we could draft Wednesday before the Thursday game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Preseason all completely done. I mean, it's online. All you need is an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? You could auto pick the last, the defense and for years, my defense and my kicker, I've drafted them like on Saturday night or Sunday morning based on matchups. I never kept a solid. You could ask Hatter. I changed defenses and kicker every week. I never kept the same guys because there was no reason. I would pick them up, based on matchups. So hopefully you haven't drafted yet. If you have, sorry. And if you haven't, then great. Tune in on Tuesday because Fan Ape's coming on. He will have just drafted on Monday, and we'll be going over what happened, what the results was of his draft plan.
Awesome, man. That's always a real fun time, for the guys to get together and just guys and girls, for that matter, getting together at a bar, getting together at somebody's house, having some drinks, breaking balls and doing the whole thing. You know what I mean? That makes it fun. That does make it fun. That's one thing. That's like the only part that I would miss about it, Dream, to be honest with you.
Well, we didn't even do the live this year because our guys are dusty. You know what? So I agree with you. I love the live.
Yeah, the live is dope.
Nobody talks more trash than me at a live draft.
I know. I hear you.
I murder everybody. Cats just sit and be quiet, hoping that I won't say nothing to them. They're like trying to make themselves disappear after their picks. And I'm the first one to come out and say something stupid about everybody's pick. Like a dude could pick like Aaron. Hope his leg holds up from last year.
I got the kid picks commenting on my WWE package. Hey, kid, guess what? Your boy is undefeated in WWE last I checked. So, actually, no, I have a push. Because Seth Rollins won the title with the Money in the Bank on that WrestleMania. So, that was a push.
WWE and him in his preseason package. You guys should put together for everybody.
All right, man. So, Dream, who do you got winning here, man? For
right now, I'm in a toss-up between. Unfortunately, I got Marlon, I got C-Rod, and I got the King of Odds. And by the way, the King of Odds is no kind of affiliation with the Queen of Odds. So I don't want to hear nothing about that because that's not. So. I sent you a pic from him. What are your thoughts on that?
You sent it in a DM?
Tagged you. I tagged your name. Yep.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Oh, Dream. I'm not. You know what? You just pick one, man. Don't worry about me, because you know what? You said my stuff is dusty anyway.
Well, no,
I don't want to make any comments about that.
Between the two of us to go ahead and agree on it, but well, what have you? I mean, real quickly, come on. What have you seen?
Dude, I got too much here. I got too much going on. I'll be honest with you. There's too many. There's just too many. My boy Jeff Ryan sent something that's just from the top up that I'm loving, and dude, there's just a lot, kid. There's and it's
Jeff
stuff that
Ryan, yeah, the fork, yeah, I saw that too. I do like her face as well.
I mean, maybe we'll switch it up and go with like just a top half for once.
That's a negative.
That's a negative. Okay. All right.
That's not going down. That's not happening, player. So come up with another idea.
All right. You pick, man, because I am completely lost right now, man. If that's the one you want to go with, then that's the one you're going to go with, player.
Hold on a second.
All right.
I'm tagging you right now with this one.
All right.
I want you to look at the 3. Pick one of the 3 wins. Tell me which one you like. I just sent it.
All right. Sounds good, man. Let's see what I got going on here from the Dream. Oh, son. Oh, wow, kid.
Which one?
Definitely the first one.
The first
with
one?
The dress.
With the dress?
Oh, yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
C-Rod wins again.
Dude.
I do like the one with the dress, too.
Son, if you saw that walking down the street, player.
Fuck. I would just go run and hide. That's what I would do.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, listen, we're looking to bring this to life. That's all I got to say. Dream, what I did, hey, I know that, this is our outro here and stuff like that, but there's just so much going on right now at the biggest show in the world, man. I can't hold it back. I talked about the live call-ins. I talked about the big shows coming up for the NFL. Dream, I posted some ads out there for talent recruitment for the biggest show in the world for the SBTV girls.
All right.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming in already, dude. So we're going to have to it's going to be like Freaky Friday every day trying to find the SBTV girls, dude. It's going to be sick. That's all I got to say. These girls are going to be going on appearances with us, guys, and, modeling our attire and the hats and the whole package, man. So we got some big stuff going on, guys, and we are looking forward to bringing the entire hashtag SBTVNation on the team with us. So that's pretty much it, man. What you got to do to close out of here, player?
Hey, I want to just thank everybody that got involved with Freaky Friday today and kept this show very interesting. Want to thank my man Sir Mata for coming on, for coming on last minute, as I didn't have anybody for tennis. So it was good, nice of him to come on today. I want to thank everybody that's also retweeted. Let's see who I got here for the retweets. Trying to pull it up.
Sure, man.
And it's not coming up on me. Oh, well, we got to get out of here, guys. I don't got it coming up for some reason right now. I don't know why I'm sticking, but the internet for me is sticking. What we out there, Direct Sports Solutions out there, Frank Vincalata, thank you for your help. Skull Castle's been a big help. Dylan's out there winning picks. Jeff Ryan winning picks as well. I said again, my man Wise helped retweet there. Frank Vincalata, Clown Man Swag, and so many more. Guys, I am the Dream. Always remember who you're with. Make the most of each and every day. Hey, enjoy your weekend, gang. Have a good weekend. Have a fun weekend. Don't spend too much of that money, as football season is right here.
Yes. I got all the retweets, Dream. You want me to run through them real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I got Jordy Best. I got C. Rodriguez Jr. Congratulations to you, player. I got Casey Anderson. I've got Christos. Got Paulie, King of Odds. I got Winning Picks. Turbo Jets. Clownman Swag, Sir Mata, Spot Bet, Jay Snyder, Tony Enab, Ben Rowe, Ray's Core, my assistant. What's going on? JC, hashtag SBTV Nation, Real Picks, Immaculate, Average Joe Punter, all the way in Australia. Super Sports Locks, BT, J Cast, Marlin, Buster, Car Danger. I got the Canadian Capper, AZ Wildcat 83 with his ponies, rocking and rolling. Got Jason Riley, thank you very much for injecting some adrenaline into my boy. I got Jason Satterley. I got Matty Fresh, OJFB, Irvin, Papa Bear is out there. What's up, buddy? Lone Star Ombre, Direct Sports Solutions, Tanakis, Scott Matthews coming on the show a week from Friday. Actually, 2 weeks from today. Looking forward to breaking down the NFL with him. Joseph Del Rosario, P for Prez, Blake Moore, Snoopy Betts, Jeff Ryan, 808 Niner Nation, hashtag SBTV, JR Zavala, I believe that is. Welcome to the party. Rigetti, Vegas Girl 92661, Frank Vincalato, Jim Rohn is a douche, MG86, The Total Sports Edge, and Kiem Vu. Dream! We coming aboard, baby.
No doubt.
It's growing like a fungus. spreading like a virus. We are the hashtag SBTV every single day, 7 days a week. We love you to death. Go out there, go easy, do your own homework, bet your own plays, make all your dreams a reality, and get that money. Let's go.
Peace.